So how is your experience here in Nepal? You here for the first time, and NPL also happened for the first time. So how was your experience?
Yeah, to be honest, my experience has been outstanding. My first time in Nepal, as you mentioned, and the experience has been great. First time the NPL has been on show, and cricket's been really good. The fans have been outstanding. Everyone has done a great job to actually get this tournament up and running very quickly, and yeah, I appreciate being here. It's been a wonderful experience so far.
So, after winning 3 different continuous matches, and what went Khelkud today as the 4th match?
Yeah, well, I think there are different conditions. This is the first time we've chased a little bit, and the wicket was a fraction slow on the outside. But, you know, we lost a couple of wickets in the middle there, which put pressure on our middle order. So, look, that's T20 cricket. You can't go through the whole tournament and, you know, you hope to win every game, but the likelihood is that, you know, there's some tough competition out there. So, you just got to get yourself in a position to reach the finals and play in the finals, and then from that moment on, anything's possible. But I will say that we've got a pretty good side. I think Subas Royals are a really talented team, got a lot of variety in our bowling and our batting. So, you know, weren't far off today. Just a few errors with the bat probably cost us, and probably 15 runs too many to give away.
So, Brad, how was your experience with the Nepalese player in Chittagong Rhinos?
Sorry, go again.
So, how was your experience? Sorry, how was your experience with the Nepali players?
Well, it was brilliant. I've had a great time. I've tasted the local cuisine. I've visited a number of temples and some tourist attractions. Been on the mountain flight to go and see Everest. And one of the special things, I've been able to bring my son here as well. So he's been here with me through the whole experience. And to be honest, it's been a pleasure. The experience has just been welcoming from everyone. Everyone from Subas Royals has actually been outstanding. Management, owners, the players themselves have just been superb. So yeah, it's a bit of a shame that I have to leave right now, just after a loss. But yeah, I think the ship's steering in the right direction, and this team will be fine.
So going back, what is your thoughts on Nepal cricket? How is our talent?
Yeah, talent's very good. I think we know that the talent is there. And I've heard a lot of stories about, you know, Nepalese cricket really going from here to here in the last sort of 8 to 10 years, and the crowd and support has shown that. Support from this tournament in particular, you know, to make this happen is really important. This will elevate the players to another level, and I certainly think that the goal will be to, you know, be in that next T20 World Cup, and I believe that you've got a really good chance in doing so. So there's a long variety of young kids. The under-19s just beat Afghanistan that last match, so there's a lot of young talent coming through. And it's just a matter of putting them under pressure in certain situations like this tournament, and then work out ways to win. So yeah, there's a lot to like about the future of Nepal cricket.
So where do you see the your team in this league?
Where do we see
Yeah.
the Royals finishing?
Yeah,
I think they can win the tournament, that's for sure. From what I've seen, they're a very exciting team, led by DP, who's an exciting cricketer. And we've actually got all the materials there to go on and win the tournament. As I said, you've just got to get yourself in a position, hopefully finish 1 and 2, but it's tied at the top. If we can do that, then you qualify for the final, and it's a good chance to win.
One of the things you think like Nepal needs to improve to be on teams like Australia, again Test nation?
Yeah, look, it's a long way off, isn't it? Australia have got over 100 years of history of playing cricket, so and playing it at a high level. So yeah, it's not so much. It's probably getting the opportunity to beat Australia. Like, that's the thing. Like, everyone wants to pin themselves against the best, but I can tell you this, that if you manage to play someone like Australia or England, you know, in a T20 World Cup match, then anyone can beat anyone on any day. Particularly someone like Nepal, who creates opportunities through spin. There's lots of varieties of spin, very skillful players, and that poses a challenge to the likes of Australia. I mean, the one thing that I'll say with Australia that stands out is we've got a we've got a fast bowling lineup. Right? There's guys that can bowl 140, 150 even. So that's something which I think will progress through the younger generation. I'll see that, but I've certainly seen in the training facilities and that there's skillful players that can reach those heights. It's just a matter of opportunity.
So, how is your experience working with Dipender Singh, who is #2 all-rounder in the world in T20? So, anything about him?
He's exciting, yeah, that's for sure. Look, it's not a surprise. His fielding's outstanding, his bowling is great, and he's batting the way he hits the ball. He's got really fast hands, a little bit like Glenn Maxwell from what I've seen up close, that really hard-hitting, fast hands. So, yeah, I want to see him actually, on the big stage. So, I'm looking forward to that somewhere down in the future. And the more opportunities he gets around the leagues and opportunities, then he'll become a great player.
Do you think he can play IPL and Big Bash League like that kind of leagues?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do believe that the opportunity will come. Sometimes it's a matter of finding the right jigsaw piece in a team. So that's often the opportunity that you want to find in Big Bash or 100 or IPL or any tournament around the world.
Last question.
Let's go loud, please.
He's saying how optimistic you are in Nepal cricket.
Yes. Up here, sir, very optimistic. As I've seen, when I first arrived here, everyone's just told me about how Nepal cricket has just gone up since qualifying, I think in 2012, wasn't it? 14. And since that moment, the cricket's gone up. So, yeah, optimism, I think, for everyone should be high. And tournaments like this really help to elevate the domestic player. It really does. It really does help. So I'm extremely optimistic that I've no doubt that Nepal will qualify for the next T20 World Cup. I have no doubt about that. And then from that moment, anything is possible, sir. So it really lifts the spirits of a nation when you do qualify for those tournaments, and then you get to challenge yourself against the best. So yeah, I'm super excited for what lays ahead, sir.